Okay, so it's the 5th of May still. This is my third video doing this one. I'm trying to get quite a few on there today. Um, I'm going to talk about something I heard about off my best mate Ricky a few weeks ago. Something called the Ganzfeld Experiment. Now, Ganzfeld Experiment was, as far as I'm aware, was created by I think he was German. I'm not too sure. I think he was called Wolfgang Metzger. Uh, he was he was interested in telepathy and psychology and all sorts of things like that, working with the brain. And he came up with this idea of halving ping pong balls, getting a ping pong ball, halving it, put it in half, cut it in half, tape them on your eyes, with your eyes open, sitting in a nice quiet room uh, with a red light bulb on, and listen to white noise or static. Now he did it with he practiced on loads of patients and tried practicing telepathy, but this is how I've been doing it recently. I tried it a couple of times about 3 weeks ago maybe, and it was interesting. I think it's also called biohacking or mind hacking. I think I'm not too sure, and it's to do with sensory deprivation, so cutting off your eyes, cutting off what you can hear and stuff like that, and seeing how your mind reacts to it when it's sent different or the wrong signals or other signals. So it's something to do with it as well, especially with your eyes. When you push down on your eyes, you see all these mad shapes. It's something to do with your cones and receptors. So a different pressure. So instead of a visual pressure being applied to your eyes, it's a physical pressure. It's not. I don't know if it's the wrong pressure, but it's just a different pressure being applied to your eyes, and that's why we see things. Your mind saying, what the fuck's going on here? I can't bloody see. I must give these eyes something to see, and this way we come up with these mad things or whatever. So yeah, I did it a few weeks ago, and the first time I did it, I set everything up, listen to white noise, blah 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 blah. So about 10-15 minutes in, the red started to change to a yellowy colour. It's like, right, okay, this is interesting. Let's see what happens there. And I remember seeing this face. Okay, this outline of a face like this angle, and the outline of the face was a kind of electricy green wave. So you could see the silhouette of the nose, shape of the face, and I think it was a woman, but judging by the shape of her face. And it came up from like this, like that. And then as soon as I looked at it, it went. I was like, okay, am I seeing that? Am I just thinking too much? I don't know. So I had a few other visions as well. I remember it was like going to sleep, but I don't remember falling asleep, and I'd wake up but I still had these things. And I see my best mate Ricky looking behind me like this, and we were in some sort of jungle or something, and we were spying or just about to attack something. We were hiding away for some reason. And these visions only lasted visions, hallucinogens. I don't know what you want to call them, dreams or daydreams. I'm not too sure. They were really interesting, really, really interesting. And I also had another one. I shut my eyes, I could see this blue triangle with these rays coming off them. Now these weren't really vibrant in my face; they were faint, looking through a window. I knew they were there. It was just a bit weird, just a bit odd. And then what else? When I opened my eyes, because I don't remember shutting them, I was completely awake, wasn't tired, anything at all. I opened my eyes, I don't remember shutting them or anything like that. Everything had changed to a yellow, really warm yellow. It was quite warming. And the white noise as well, I could start to hear things in the white noise, tapping or some sort of muttered talking in the background or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I did take them out. I was like, no one's in here, just to make sure I'm fucking hearing and seeing these things. I'm not just, no one's in the fucking room here, which no one was. So I thought I did it for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then my girlfriend knocked on the door quite loudly, which, I'm not gonna lie, fucking shit me right up. And when I woke up, I said, how long have you been doing it for? she goes, you've been up here for about 40 to 50 minutes. I was like, shit, son. Like, that's twice as long as I thought I was actually doing it for. So I was obviously in some zone. So that was really interesting. Really interesting. Like, they weren't like I said, like the visions or the daydreams or the dreaming or whatever I saw wasn't massively vivid. They were quite like not transparent, but I knew I was awake. I knew I could see these things. It was like a really deep thought, deep meditation, mixed with like a daydream, mixed with like a hallucinate, mixed with like thinking too much, and all these different things. It was really interesting. So this the second time, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend to come on me. You alright, doll? Hello? You alright? I'm outside doing a video for my blog. I'll be back in a minute. I know, chill out. Get some kid, man. Okay, Jack, I'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra. Not very professional of me, I know. Well, fuck it. Anyway, so the second time I did it a few days after because I'm really interested. I'm going to try and do it this week as well. I want to experiment as well, like smoking a joint and then doing it, or taking some truffles and then doing it, see if it's any different, or see if I see more things or whatever. So, the second time I did it, it wasn't as strong and I didn't do it for as long because I got woken up because the white noise with that I was listening to it like a video off of YouTube or whatever. It turned itself off for some reason, and I was doing it for about 34 minutes. It said on the counter. So the second time I did it, again I saw the two main things that stood out really, which I really thought I was quite deep into. Was again like, when you pressed on your eyes, you see all the weird things. I had my eyes open. I know I had my eyes open. I could see them in front of me, which was quite interesting. Because I'm pretty sure the ping pong ball diffuses the red light or something like that. I'm not too sure. And then sends these odd signals to your brain, something like that. And then I saw all these eyes, these electrical green eyes, looking at me. I didn't know why they were looking at me. I didn't know, because I'm not gonna lie, I do have a bit of self-conscious, a bit of insecurity, and sometimes I do care about what people, strangers, think of me. I'm not too sure why it's because I've got scar made or how I look or whatever. I'm not too sure whether that's just normal human behaviour. People do have like insecurities here and there, like whether this was maybe some sort of sign of like people looking at me, but they weren't. I felt like they weren't judging me. They were just looking at me. There was no judgment there. There was no feelings or thoughts there. They were just looking at me, and I was like, cool. Like, I don't feel positive. I don't feel negative. I feel really neutral. Really odd. And then I remember it was like these strange colours, like reds and ambers and warm yellows and stuff like that. Like as if I was going in some sort of tunnel, but there was no definition of the actual tunnel. It was just moving. These colours were moving forward of these different shades, and I felt like I was going forward. And when I kind of snapped out of it, I had my hands on my chest, and I was like physically trying to like kind of push myself forward. When I snapped out of this tunnel thing, like I was like, and when it relaxed, I was like, fucking hell, that was weird. Like I was physically trying to get down it because I was so deep in thought and deep in this tunnel vision. I don't know, like really strange. I know I'm not the fucking best at describing these things, by the way. If you can help me out, then please let me know. Drop us an email or anything at all. Like get in touch with me. But yeah, really interesting. That's the Ganzfeld experiment. That is, and I'd urge anyone to try. You need a red light bulb, quiet room, and some ping pong balls, maybe a bit of tape. Sounds weird as fuck, but why not try it? Fuck it, got to try it, haven't we? So yeah, that's it for now. I'm not too sure how this blog's going, whether you like it or not. Please get in touch with me, like I said. Let me know what I can do better, if I need to chill out on anything at all. I'm open to many suggestions. I'm quite a very open-minded person. So yeah, Cheers and thank you. Peace. Take it easy.